Hey everybody, I hope you're having a good week so far. I decided I'd try a new setting for the video this week. So there's our barn and some of our animal friends in the background behind us. And it's a little bit distracting, I have a feeling. So it fits so nicely with the topic that I want to talk about this week, which is about the ways that we throw ourselves off track when it comes to how we handle our time. So I want to use myself as an example because this is an area of tremendous challenge for me. And I'm not totally sure why. I think part of it is there's two hardwired pieces of my nature that I think are fighting against each other when it comes to using my time. There is nothing that makes me angrier faster than when I realize I have wasted time being not productive, when I have a million things to do. So one piece of my nature is, I want to have control. I want to have a lot of control over what's happening and how things are going for me. The other part of my nature thrives in chaos and change and like lots of things happening at once. So those two things I think fight against each other and sometimes don't serve me well when it comes to being able to take a step back and do some planning. So just this morning, I have a great example. It's a little embarrassing, but we're all friends here, right? So I'm going to share with you that just this morning, I was taking my usual hour. I always do this. I try to always do this on Monday mornings. I take an hour and I try to get organized for the week. And then once I've organized myself for the week, every day after that, I spend about 15 minutes just checking in, making sure I've not dropped the ball on anything and that I'm on track for the week. But on Mondays, that's when I plan. So I was trying to plan this morning, and as I was making my list, I was already a little stressed out about things that had to be handled today. A couple of unforeseen things that came up that I knew I had to take care of immediately today. So as I'm making my list, I jumped over to my email and I sent off an email to somebody, and I opened up a web browser tab and I jumped over there and took care of something else really quickly. The hour went by. I had not finished my list. I had not prioritized into tasks and set deadlines and the other things I try to do in that hour. I had actually accomplished 4 things, but I added 3 of them to my list so that I could just have the satisfaction of crossing them off. So please tell me I'm not the only one who operates this way, at least at times. But that's an example of how even somebody who works with this kind of stuff all the time can fall prey to poor habits if you don't pay attention. So I wrote a lot about this in the blog this week. I talked about some specific strategies that I use, sort of like my little brief step-by-step process that I use to try to get myself organized. So head over to the blog on the website or on any social media outlet and read more about that there. But I'd love to hear your ideas too. If there are ways in which you help yourself stay more on track, stop the world for a minute, get off that merry-go-round, do the planning that you need to do. Love to know your tips and strategies as well. And just otherwise, leave me a comment. Let me know how it goes. So I hope you have a great week. Be productive out there, stay safe, and be kind. Have a great week, everybody.